Okay, well, thank you. Thanks for inviting me here this evening. I'm joined by my colleague Joe Miklich, who is the Senior Vice President of Development for Allegro.
Explain the relation for you.
Sure. So Allegro is a, Joe can certainly speak for himself, but we are partners with Allegro in Harrington Park in Bergen County, where Allegro is repurposing the former Hackensack Water, United Water Suez site into a assisted living site. And elsewhere in town, we have taken possession of a former gas station site that's been lying dormant for several years and converting that into affordable housing. So we are taking the part of the affordable obligation that Allegro had at its site in Harrington Park to the gas station site, plus we're taking the additional affordable housing obligation that Harrington Park had in general, and we're co-locating it all on one site. So a win for Harrington Park, a win for Allegro, and certainly a win for us. So over the course of the development of that project, Joe and Allegro and our organization have developed, I think, a very nice collaborative approach. So our charge, when we met on this particular project and this potential site, was to kind of do the same thing, I think it's fair to say, Mayor, which is to take the affordable obligation that East Hanover has, put it at what I'll call the Nike site, and figure out how to arrange for the construction financing to build 53 and I think now 54 units of affordable housing. It's been amended, I think, slightly in recent months.
Let's make something perfectly clear. There's only a few people in the audience, but a lot of people are watching it, and then we're going to make another presentation later on. We haven't agreed on anything.
Oh, no, I understand. This is, everything that's here is all high concept.
Right.
And in draft.
All right. And
So proposal.
I want the people to know that you're also part of United Way.
Correct.
All right.
That's right. I'm the president of Bergen County's United Way. We specialize in affordable housing development, and we operate throughout northern New Jersey. We are currently under construction right next door in Foreign Park with 64 units of supportive housing, about halfway through that construction on Park Avenue. We are working with Morristown, working with Lincoln Park, all in a collaborative and partnership approach with those municipalities to build affordable housing. I might also add, for the benefit of the public, Mayor, I brought some background information about who we are, and I'm happy to make this available.
Tonight's just a quick presentation. I didn't want to, because we had spoke to our seniors. We will be doing a presentation there, and then once, if we agree, we will have a regular town meeting at either here, or I'll do reverse 911, and we'll either have it at middle school. East Hanover is heavily involved. Our people have to say we're an open government here. I believe in listening to what our people want. They understand that this is an obligation we have, but what we're doing here also helps our seniors. It also encompasses a lot of our wish list for, which is the biggest part of our population. The second biggest is our seniors. Again, I don't want to steal your show, so I'd appreciate it if you just get right to it, show them the plan, and show them the concept, and then we'll meet for the particulars again at another meeting. You're here because somehow, I say this cautiously, when I tell someone don't say anything until we're ready to go. It was out on the street. And I wanted people to know what was happening. I was getting more questions about what we were doing. And again, that may have been part my fault, because I told the seniors at one time that we're preparing to do a new senior center for them. So, go ahead.
And indeed we are, Mayor. So what you have, what everyone has in front of them and what's on the boards is an overall site map of the municipally owned land on Nike Drive. So as you look at it, if looking at the left-hand side, you kind of bifurcated. There's two uses that we're proposing at the site. On the left is an all-affordable housing project that contemplates affordable housing for senior citizens. affordable housing for veterans, and given the prior use of this site, for your recommendation, Mayor, the idea of veterans housing, I think, is absolutely appropriate. And thirdly is supportive housing, and supportive housing is housing for folks with intellectual and developmental disabilities, so folks who might have Down syndrome or MS or cerebral palsy or autism, which is an area of particular experience and really passion for us in terms of developing supportive housing. Also, two types of affordable housing. One is a 4-bedroom group home, and as you flip through the pages, you'll see a rendering of what that home would look like. And what that permits, when we do a group home and then we do independent living for folks with supportive housing, is it permits us to serve the broadest cross-section of folks who already live in East Hanover, who have a diagnosis and are become adults and would like to continue to live in town. So a group home is 24/7 supervision. Independent living is not 24/7 supervision, but some supports. So we straddle both populations and can serve both. And then I think the centerpiece of the affordable side is a better than 5,000 square foot senior center meant to accommodate the public at large, seniors at large in the community, as well as the smaller community that we propose to build.
Well, let's get something straight.
Sure.
If this goes through, that other community, it's not another community. It's
It's
part of
all-
our community.
Correct. But what I wanted to reinforce is that this community center is not meant to serve only the population that might live on Nike Drive, but to be big enough and robust enough to serve the entire
Exactly.
East Hanover
Yes.
community.
Exactly.
And then on the right-hand side of the site is a market rate use, potentially or possibly, done in partnership with Allegro, which achieves, I think, a couple of objectives. It is not multifamily housing. It's not going to generate school children. It's a less intense use. It is a senior use as well. And it has the benefit, based on our relationship that we've established with Allegro, of having the possibility to help finance the affordable housing development on behalf of the borough, of course, with some additional support from us.